Good day, Nita. My name is Bright Udeodia. I'm here to present to you my assignment 3 on accessing secure sites using JWT tokens. This assignment has two parts. The first part is to build a JWT token and also to demonstrate how the token, a token-based authentication. Just a brief little background. Most modern website, they require authorization to access their website, and this authorization require the generation of tokens. Usually there are two steps to it. Firstly, you generate an access token and then use this token to grant access into this website, and it is based on that we have these two parts assignment. Part 1, creating token. So the first part, which was creating token, I use a C#. So we, based on what the code that you provided to us, I was able to create this environment. I created a new console.net application and then created models with 3 classes. These are the classes that represent the parts of the JWT token. Then after that, I again using these are the classes, and then with the code you provided, I was able to generate the token after running this application, and then also installed a package, a system configuration, the configuration manager package. Then I ran the program to generate a token, and also I installed the app config application. So that also assisted me. When with that, I copied that token, and then generated this is the token that I generated. And having done that, I copied that token to this JWT website to test it, which provided this information. So this is the token that was decoded to provide my user login and other details. So, and then the part 2, on demonstrating the token again, I created classes, and then we generated this URL, which I took to the postmaster, which I will then be discussing with you. I will take you through how I was able to develop this. This is the C# environment. First of all, I created the console.net application and named it JWT Basic Authentication Token Bearer. So I opened created this model, this particular model, and then added these classes. Like I mentioned earlier, these are the classes that represent the JWT. So on the header classes, I used the code I provided, and also before I generated the token, so before I could apply key, before I could apply that key, I needed to I needed to paste the key in here, and then I had to include an app config, which I was able to download. So after having done that, I generated this. Let me run this program, and okay, came into my other screen. Yes, so it gave me this key, and from this particular key, I copied this to the website, JWT website, which is this website. So this is the initial one that I used. So I paste that one again and run it. There you have my information, the user login and password and other details. So this is what I was able to do with this part 1. Then I'll quickly take us to part 2, where I will be taking you through how I was able to utilize that authentication to access the information on weather forecast that you provided. Okay, this is the part 2 of the assignment, which which involve actually applying the token and gaining access into a secure website, upon using the token that have been generated. So firstly, what I did here was I created the ASP.NET web application, and then this I named it JWT authentication token, similar to what was named in the part one. So I created two classes here, model and service. This controller classes where the weather forecast controller is, it was already created. So here I added these classes, app settings. The app setting class will enable you to generate the key, and then we have authentications and the student class under model. So I also created a new folder, service folder, where I created the authentication services. These all enable us to generate the key. So I've done that. If you run this model now, it will generate attempt to go to the website, and then I copy this particular website URL into the postmaster, and this is the postmaster. I copied it, but initially when I applied it to the get, there was an error message, and then from there, what I did was I used the post instead. So where I then use the authentication, apply the authentication method. So which then from there I was able to generate my details after I inputted my user ID and the password. So came back to get. So, sorry, just one more thing. Here I also use it because it's a raw data, and the type of data is JSON. So I applied JSON here. So when I got here, I was able to then access the weather forecast information. So this is pretty much what I was able to do with the assignment. So going back to our slides, so this is what represent the URL, and this is the postmaster environment, and also here is the weather forecast. So we now gain access to using the key that was generated by the using the ASP.NET application. So this is my assignment. Thank you, Mr.